In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your logo intro and outro, as the case may be, because you can actually decide to use a logo intro as an outro and vice versa. So let's hop on to Render Forest. Tap on your Render Forest app, or you could still access Render Forest from your browser. So, but in this case, we are using our app. So once you are there, we already have a section called intros and logos. So let's just tap on the see all so that you have a variety of logo intros and outros that you can work with. Look at that. So, and remember, you can always filter too, because what you're seeing here is generic. You don't know if it's 16:9 or if it is 9:16 or if it's 1:1 or if it's any of them. If you have the option, they are all looking 9:16 anyway, but just to be double sure, let's tap on this filter button and select precisely what we want, which in this case is 9:16 for instance, and click on apply. So it's going to filter off all what we need as 9:16. But if I go back and tap on 16:9, clicking on apply, you can see it changes this to this. If I go back and click on 1:1, clicking on apply, it changes to this cube or square type. So depending on what you want. So let's just go ahead and use this 1:1 just for the purpose of this video. So now you have a lot of concepts here for you to use or leverage on. So now you can just tap on the one that resonates with you, the one you want out of all this intro concept, logo intro concept. So let's say in this case, let's say I'm going with this, waiting for it to load up. In some cases it might not load up, that's the truth. So if it does not load up, you don't have to wait for it to load up. Just click on this create now and choose what you want. It is still bringing it for you. If you are doing 16:9 or you are doing 9:16 or you are doing 1:1. So remember, we chose 1:1. So I'm choosing the square version. Okay, so once you pick the concept you want, just go ahead and tap on your logo here, then you upload that particular logo. So let me choose this and fit. Yes, I think I prefer this in this case. Then let's go to the field and I can just simply type Dasam data. So let's say your surest data plug. Done. So let's say these are what I want as my logo intro. So I'll just go ahead. Remember, you can always work on your style. Look at, select your preferred look of the scene. Look at this one, look at the second one, look at the third one. Different concepts around the same concept. So you choose the one you want. Let's say I'm going with this. Then the color too, you might want to adjust the color theme. Let's say I'm taking this. Look at what we have here, and this and this and this. So I'm back to the initial one, which is cool. I prefer the initial one, or let's say this too, but I still prefer this. And you can still do a custom color. Tap on custom color, and if you tap on this white and change it and you apply, see what you got. But let me undo, I don't want that. So if you tap on this background color too and you change it and you apply, see what you've got, but I don't want that. So if I tap on this tool for the text, I will choose the particular color I want for the text and I apply. So it's just as simple as that. But left to me, I'm okay with the default color. If you look at that sounds logo very well, you see that I'm okay with that default color. If you want to add the music, you can click on this music and add a music. If you have the music you want to add, there's a default music actually. Let's play it. That's the default music. But if you want to add your own music, just go ahead and delete all music by tapping on that delete button and you click on remove. If you want to add your own music, you can tap on this voiceover plus for voiceover. With that, it can serve for both your voiceover and your music if you have the one you want to personally upload. But look at it, it's asking you to sign up. That is if you have not signed up. At this point in time, I have not signed up on this app. So let me just quickly go ahead and sign up or sign in, as the case may be. So I'm using Google as usual. Okay, I'm signed up now. Let me go ahead and repeat the process. Tap on the plus. Can you see now? I can now upload voiceover. Let me go back. Tap on this. You can see the option I have now has changed because I've signed in. So I can now tap on uploaded music, tap on upload music, and locate the particular music I want to use. Okay, let's say I want to use one of this music. Let's say I'm using this. It's going to upload. Okay, loaded. You can play it. Okay, so I'm cool with this, and I'm going to tap on the plus button beside it, and I have it here. Let's play it. So it's just as simple as that, applying your music. So once you are done with all of that, your style, your color, your music, click on preview to preview your logo review, your logo intro, as case may be. So then you tap on fast preview and wait for it to kind of export your video for previewing sake. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have our logo intro ready. So let's play it. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look at that. How cool is that? So once you are done and satisfied, let me pause this. Once you are done and satisfied and ready to download, just tap on this download with watermark since you have a free account and wait for it to download. So once you tap on it and it shows this place, that means your video has already downloaded to your gallery, to your phone. So if you want to confirm that, under video project, it's showing empty because it has already done that. If you tap on template project, it would have added up to the videos you have amongst your template project. Then finally, if you go to your gallery, you would find the video there. Let's go to our gallery. Can you see that? So tap on it now and you can go ahead and play it. So it's just as simple as that. But again, I think I want to readjust this. Let me change the logo to the other one. This one, I don't like the fact that it has a background, so let me change it. So let me go back to my project. So let's go back to the video now. Just tap on the video, that particular video, and I will just go ahead and click on this replace button, go to gallery, locate that particular version of my logo. Like in my own case, this one does not have a background, so I'm taking that. Okay, so I can do a fit or even adjust. Let me click on edit to adjust using my hand so that I can maximize space as much as possible. Okay, so tap on done and I have this now, so I can now go ahead and preview now with these adjustments. Then fast preview and we'll wait for it to export. Okay, let's preview. Can you see this is better now? Can you see this is looking more matured compared to the former one? So I can just go ahead and download. So now let's go back to our gallery. Okay, this is the first one. Look at it. Compared to this adjusted one, you would agree with me that this one is looking much more better than the other one because it does not have that annoying background. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, let me pause this. You agree with me that this one is looking more interesting than the other one.